The rundown is live. It is March 7th. It is brought to you by Sprezzabox. Use the code RUNDOWN. Get 25% off your first month's box subscription. Start at 25 bucks and are guaranteed to have a $100 retail value. I am no mathematician, but I can tell you're basically stealing $75 from Sprezzabox.
You're going to get ties, socks, cufflinks, bow ties, suspenders, all the little things that make your outfit really go to the next level.
Pup, sounds like a good horseman's outfit.
Yeah, it'd be great for like the Breeders' Cup and all that stuff.
Very good. So Sprezzabox, 25% off first month's purchase. It costs 25 bucks starting, and you're guaranteed at least $100 retail value. Sprezzabox, use the promo code RUNDOWN. Andrew Bogut, people are talking about this. I didn't know whether to put it in. I put it in. I just threw Andrew Bogut a bone. So he broke his leg after 46 seconds on being with the Cavs. He gets $400,000 the rest of the year, $460,000. The question people are asking, would you break your leg for $400,000 and we'll say $50,000? I don't know, would you?
I would do it. I would break all my bones for that kind of money. Breaking bones is like, bones heal pretty quickly. As long as it's not like ripping your limbs apart, I would break a leg.
I feel like it's different depending on your job. Like for a blogger, absolutely. But when your job is you just get to play basketball, then no, I wouldn't want to break my leg.
Well, you are the best basketball player in the office.
Self-proclaimed $1 million man.
Not self-proclaimed, just other people are saying it.
Mike Kearns.
Many people, KFC.
The answer here, fellas, if you have to be like awake and you know someone's going to take your leg and chicken bone you, pass. I don't want that. If you're going to get like, if you tell somebody.
$400,000 to us commoners is a lot of money.
If you tell somebody, just break my leg in the next 2 weeks, and like, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you better fucking, you make me Nancy Kerrigan, Jeff Gillooly me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in on that. Like, you don't know what's going on. One second you're upright, the next second you're on the ground with a broken leg. It happens so fast. Like, ooh, my leg, now I got $450,000. When I know pain is coming, I am not very good.
It's like why you can't get blood taken.
Blood, the tooth thing, when they have to stick the needle in my dick, that's going to be a disaster.
I can't believe you haven't done that, by the way.
No, I know. Well, the blood's slowly going away. I hope it rectifies itself on natural causes, and then I'll just pretend I don't have it. I probably have some disease and should do it. My parents are probably listening. They're going to call and make me do it. Moving on, Vince Young. Vince Young has trademarked Make Vince Great Again. I don't know, again, that this should be a topic, but it's one of those things, the judge that I always do, when I read this headline that Vince Young has trademarked Make Vince Great Again, I laughed.
Yep.
Like
There's not much more to say, but it's just like, it's a ridiculous thing.
It's a ridiculous thing. I read it alone in my office and I laughed. I'm like, Vince fucking Young doing big things. What is Vince Young? Isn't he like
a real estate company or something, right?
I don't know.
Something completely unfootball related.
Vince Young has some of the best stories that people forget about. Like when he would spend $5,000 a week at the Cheesecake Factory. He would go to TGI Fridays after every single home game and get his drink, which was a melon drop martini. And he blew through all his money and he's broke, and now he just wants to be great again.
He just wants to get back to that Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
I could have seen Vince Young being like the third guy in the Spags Loud Sean fight. Like, he seems like somebody who potentially could fit in here and be like just an absolute, like, I guarantee this. Vince Young, quiet, unassuming guy in this office 9 to 5. You do not know what Vince Young is coming out when the lights go down.
When they go to karaoke.
Yeah, like Vince Young is a guy you look at and
he'll
like,
fuck your wife.
He's a fucking wild card. Vince Young is a wild.
Sean's just slinking away over here.
Yeah, Vince Young is a wild card.
Yeah, it's not a guy I want to like really trifle with.
No, and
go more power to you. Go make yourself great again. Just leave me out of it.
He has like major emotional issues, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's like a head case for sure.
So Vince Young.
But listen, the Make Blank Great Again is hot right now. There's one train to jump on.
I know I've said this a lot, and I keep saying it, and maybe if we make enough money where it's like we're actually in an okay spot and have more room, where I just want to create my zoo of misfits. This new concept.
As if you haven't done that yet?
Yeah, but no, literally like in just a room. So at this point it'd be Loud Sean, Spags, Vince Young, Nate, and it's just like you have them in this room.
What a foursome.
And then you just wait till the lights go down and you unleash them. And
see who survives.
Put them into the world and just see like what happens.
We don't have the money for that because we're sending guys to Florida and Hawaii to play.
Yeah, that's a shout out. You loved it. This is clearly bothering Kmarko.
So he was stirring the pot.
It's under my skin.
The Foreplay guys have created a new video series for them that is just a boondoggle.
It's absolutely brilliant.
They basically are getting they're not getting paid. They're getting their fees paid for, so they don't have to ask us for money, and they just go golf at the best courses in the world and say they're doing golf course reviews of courses that everybody knows. Like Amen Corner, oh my God, it's beautiful. Like, no shit. They have absolutely no explanation for what they are doing there. They're like, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Jason Day was there at the same golf
so
course.
Robbie, their producer's like, no, they're going to get great content. They're going to interview Jason Day. We asked them, like, did you guys interview Jason Day? Like, no, but he was here. They're literally, that's what they're doing.
Do you think that
zero blogs from Trent? Zero. Just golfing.
Do you think that they went down there kind of being like never expecting any backlash? Like, you think they got away with it? Like, we got this new franchise, we're gonna like build this brand, and we're gonna go all over the world, and no one's gonna question us.
Trent is just Iowa enough to think he could get away with that.
Riggs knew.
But Riggs was, as he said, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play Sawgrass, so we went.
Do you know why you know that Riggs knew he was, like, you caught him? Because he didn't fucking come over the top. Usually when you question his work ethic, he starts yelling about timestamps and the Syrian genocide. He was just like, yeah, well, I want to go play.
Trent handled it perfectly too. When you said, Trent, maybe throw up a log, you said, okay. Like, you can't argue with it.
Pull the file.
This is
zero
the issue.
blogs.
This is the issue. Kevin and I, when we first started, we could do stuff like this, but we would have to stay up all night scheduling our entire day of blogs. So this is kind of an issue with you too. You didn't even notice that they were doing this. Like, back in the day, you would have bitched us out.
Time out. I didn't know they were leaving. No, I've known they've been gone the whole time.
But did you know Trent posted 0 blogs?
I didn't know Trent posted 0, but that is a little different because we have way more people now. So it's like I don't see the individuals. And I'm not on the blog 24/7 because I'm doing all this shit. But I knew the golf guys are gone. And give them credit. The ball's dragging on the ground to do Snapchat all day. It was the most boring Snapchat takeover. It literally was them just hitting a golf ball in fair. It could have been at any golf course in the world. It was miserable.
I watched one snap of Trent shanking a shot, but I had the volume off. And I was like, oh, I got to go watch that again with the volume on to hear the commentary. And there was no commentary. It was just the same shot with no commentary.
I can understand doing golf course reviews of crappy golf courses, public golf courses that people can play. To just go be like, we're going to play the best courses in the world, and people will be like, oh, how'd you do at Pebble Beach? Get out of it. They've almost got me to, I love
it. It's a mail time move. I applaud
I
them.
said it today. They've almost provoked, they're like, whoa, we have the #1 golf podcast in the country. They have basically gotten very close to provoking me to doing something I don't want to do, which is just create my own golf podcast and overtake them, and then they'll just have nothing. By the way, and this is quick for them to be taking advantage of this stuff. This golf podcast has been around for like 3 weeks. Fucking Trent and fucking Riggs.
But credit to them for going out and trying to make content for it, even if it's not the best content. At least they're trying.
I literally don't know what they were trying to do. A Jason Day interview? Fine, go get a Jason Day interview. You don't have to play golf on Monday. Fly in on Tuesday morning, get the interview, fly back. No, we're going to play Monday. We're going to just play 36
I just want to see the end
holes.
where they're like, score out of 10. Sawgrass, 10.
Download the Foreplay podcast.
iTunes, #1 in the world.
5-star rating.
I may have to. Who else? Does anyone else golf in this place? Frankie, you golf?
Glenny golfs.
You do golf, Frankie? Frankie, we may just do like our own golf fucking podcast just to knock these guys out of the rankings. I guarantee we'd smash them. And then they just shut up. They have nothing to talk about. Jew Crew. This is just a shout out to the Jew Crew. Israeli baseball team. What is this, the Olympics?
World Baseball Classic.
World Baseball Classic. I didn't even know we were in it. Did you know we were in it?
Nope.
But they got electric shirts.
How good could the Jew Crew be?
I bet I could bat clean up.
It's got to be Ryan. You probably could. It'd be like you and Ryan Braun. That'd be it, right?
And
He's a Jew.
They got these great shirts. For anybody, the Jew Crew has to be stoolies. They have to be. So for anybody on the Jew Crew, the Israeli baseball team, send us some Jew Crew shirts. We'll do a trade Saturday for the boys. And they stole my guy. They stole
Mensch on the bench.
The Mensch on the bench is now their mascot. Again, don't pretend like
they got to get the menorah of death.
Yeah, they do.
Imagine just having that behind them in the press conference.
You want to talk about getting the wrong Jews on your side? That we haven't paid for this thing yet. You get some Jews who gave you the menorah of death.
That's the Jew Crew. You don't want to roll.
They're starting to hit me up like you get that invoice too.
How much does the menorah of death cost?
It was like $700.
We're getting invoices for the big menorah?
Yeah.
You know, it's very Jewish.
You think they gave that to us for free?
Well, I thought we paid for it up front.
It's very Jewish of you not to have paid that bill.
How would I pay that up front?
Don't pay that.
How would I pay that up front?
Well,
They didn't have like a credit card machine.
They just came with the box
They
and
came with
unloaded
the menorah of death. That's actually a good name for it, the menorah of death. That thing, by the way, will be here forever.
I just love that it's still here.
It's
sometimes
going nowhere.
I forget about it. It's just like
Smitty gets so triggered by it every single day. He's taking like 20 Snapchats of that anymore.
The menorah of death. But Jew Crew, seriously.
Listen, I'm not a
shirts.
fan of you Chosens, but Jew Crew and the shirts that's an A+ move for
The Jew Crew.
The Israeli team. I can't believe they can even field a baseball team.
Again, I think I probably could have been
Israel
in
has some good
Sunderland.
athletes. That's very ignorant of you to say.
Sandy Koufax.
Yeah, he was good.
Kevin, you're very ignorant.
Yeah, you think he was good?
Guilty as charged.
This is brought to you by the Rundown. Untuck It. I'm gonna let you read this one, Kmarko, because you're a huge Untuck It guy, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You're not?
No, you say that every ad read. I don't think I have.
Fine. Fuck
I
you.
would
I'll
love
read
some.
it. You want me to read it? Untuck It.
Can you ask them to send me some and I'll become a big
I thought you were an Untuck It guy.
Dan's a big Untuck It guy. You know why? Because on top of the shirts where that you don't have to tuck it in, they also have vests and other shirts that are good for, big cat's body type.
I thought you were a big Untuck It guy. The
Great
promo
shirts. I would
code.
love to have some.
Promo code is Stoolies, 20% off all purchases. Use the code Stoolies, click on the link. It is good shirts. I like them. I wear them if I have them. They have a lot of plaids. I'd like a little more solid. But Untuck It, use the code Stoolies, 20% off all purchases. You'll be happy with the way it fits. I guess Keith doesn't wear it as much as I thought he did. Big Cat wears it, I wear it. Untuck It, one of the guys looks like me. That's what everyone says.
Ugly dude.
Rude. You may have just lost an advertiser. So this lady did not want to have sex with her husband, so she did the only natural thing you want to do when you don't have sex. She laced his Lucky Charms with poison, but to her defense, it wasn't to kill him. It was just so he couldn't get an erection. I don't even know how you get busted for this. No.
He died?
No, he didn't die.
Oh, I thought he died.
No, he didn't die.
Tried to murder, attempted murder.
She wasn't trying to. Yeah.
She says just to get
kill
out
the
of
boner.
sex. To kill the boner. They broke up, and she's wanted now on 50 grand bail. She is a loose Lucky Charms fugitive. What do you think of this move?
I have a problem with her, the tactic. Like,
I don't love it.
Don't fuck with my Lucky Charms. Like we were talking about
Lucky
cereal.
Charms is cereal.
Yeah, just even when you have your cereal, that's important. Don't fuck with my Lucky Charms.
I'd rather.
Also, let me tell you this. There's a little. You missed one part of it. He was trying to have sex with her while she's sleeping. That's a weird move.
Well, I think a lot of places they call that rape. No.
So in some cases, she's very justified.
I will say this. I'd rather a woman trick me and be like, oh, my dick's not working, that's why we're not having sex, than like, I just don't want to have sex with you. Like, I don't like...
You would rather have your cereal poisoned and be ignorant to the fact that she doesn't want to bang you.
Totally. Let me live in my own land where, like, my girlfriend, wife, whatever it may be, she wants to fuck all the time because I'm that good, as opposed to, like, my dick's just not working. That's on me.
Yeah, but if your dick's not working every single time...
I would not automatically make that leap to my Lucky Charms of getting poisoned.
Yeah,
I'd be like Viagra, Cialis,
but you want the ignorance is bliss thing, but if your dick just stinks all the time, you're going to be miserable about that. So either way, you're not happy. So I'd rather you're going to be miserable either way. I'd rather have not poisoned Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys, like I'm a hand-up guy. Like
that's on me.
Yeah, let me deal with my own problems. Don't.
Yeah, but her not wanting to fuck you is kind of still a you problem.
Yeah, but it's not as it's
not directly.
Not as it's like, oh, I'm not gross. She's attracted to me. My dick just ain't working. My Lucky Charms got poisoned.
I'm on her side. Sometimes you just don't want to have sex, but it's also like super mean to tell the person you're with you don't want to. You like watch their face drop and wonder what's wrong with them.
Yeah,
so you just gotta sprinkle some poison in there.
Yeah. So me and you are on the same page with this one. No brainer. Mixtape murder. Okay, so this dude is wanted
This guy is
supposedly for murder. He's the suspect. He's getting carried out, led out in cuffs, I should say. And he doesn't seem too concerned with the fact that he's being accused of murder, which, as far as I know, is a capital offense. Much more interested in promoting his mixtape. He wants to be hot in the streets, hot in jail. And to be honest, I'm not surprised a bit at this.
No.
These mixtape guys are lunatics.
He's keyword accused. It's all alleged.
Allegedly.
He might not even go to jail. He's got the camera on him. He's got a chance to go viral. He's promoting his mixtape. Savon Kelly. I looked him up. I was listening to his mixtape. Great song, Layup.
Is it
good?
good?
Bumping it over there. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Also, nothing puts asses in the seats with the rap game like murder.
Street cred.
So, I mean, this dude is probably hoping he goes to jail for murder and he can sell records.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? If you're convicted for murder, does he have a chance to get out? You see a lot of guys, I feel like, with those eye drops, teardrops, running around the streets. They
Right,
murdered
like-
people, right?
Well, usually they didn't get caught for the murders.
This is a perfect segue. I'm going to revamp. Where's Robbie Fox? Robbie, so for those, I think we're allowed to put the graphic.
I
No
don't know
graphic
if we
today?
are.
No
Are we
graphic
allowed
today.
to run the graphic?
Ask Alyssa.
She's gone. Anyways.
Well, then I think we
because
can just run it.
there's no sponsorship right now.
Other higher ups.
We could. It's the last day. Robbie Fox,
Yep.
tell us what happened. Give us the update on the Come Challenge. And by the way, the next challenge, which I thought was a good segue, is I'd love for you to get an eye drop tattoo.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm full time here now. There's no way I would do
That's
that.
exactly why you do it.
There's
because
no way I
you're
would-
already hired.
there's
Oh, you
no way I
really
would do
you
that.
gave him all the cards by giving him an offer. Robbie Fox would have done literally anything until you gave him that full-time offer. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that can be rescinded
just
as quickly as it was
poorly-
offered. Tell us the Come Challenge.
It's over. The streak is over. Wet Dream City. Just woke up.
See, we are. We can do it. There it is.
Yeah,
there
there
it
it
is.
is.
Wet Dream City, the capital of Wet Dream
I heard it was a
City
lot of
is-
wet dream.
There's a lot of Wet
a-
Dream.
it was a
big wet
big
dream.
wet
Came
It's
dream.
too much. There's a metaphorical line.
large
of sand.
volume.
I didn't want to know the details of
We
it, but he went.
finally found Portnoy's line. It happens to be the size of your wet
I
dream.
said huge wet dream, and he was done.
He was cringing.
Did
This
you?
guy's been talking about cum out of his dick for like
Pre-cum
6
for
years.
a
been
decade.
talking about blood
I
out of
come
your
to the
dick.
All fucking
come everywhere. I
metaphorical
leaked,
for
Wait,
content.
dude, when you say I leaked a little pre-cum,
That's
I'm,
a- that's a
I'm always
metaphor.
like,
I got a little excited. That's a metaphor.
What about when you talk about blood out of your dick?
yeah.
That's a serious medical issue that needs examining.
This is a challenge that we issued to this young man. He followed through on it. He's reporting on it, and it was a big wet dream.
Well,
Huge
congratulations, Ryan. 19 days, so Caleb's proven right. If the
It's
fact
real.
there is some dispute because we're going to proudly announce a new bar sponsor tomorrow. We didn't want to associate them with Cum necessarily. We thought that was like a tough way to be like, hey, the new bar, Cum guy. So there was thought that this challenge should end no matter what. And then you conveniently have this gigantic wet dream.
down to
it
the
puts
minute,
a little
Robbie.
gray area behind it.
It does, but I was so adamant yesterday that it wasn't going to end. Like, I feel like it's very obvious that, like...
And we could have talked about it on Barstool Radio. Like, continue. It didn't have to be a rundown topic, so you could have
Yeah.
kept going. But I guess
believe
for
him?
science, I actually
believe
think
him.
he did it on
Rob-
purpose.
I believe him 100%.
I'll tell you my
No doubt in
problem.
my mind.
I really trust Robbie Fox. And like,
Even the way he's answering the questions, just like, yeah, it's weird, but it happened.
yeah, but
No,
that
that's how
is
it
what
is.
somebody would do if they were lying about
I
their
don't
cum
think so.
challenge.
True. So congratulations, Robbie. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
taking one for the team. You proved
Yep.
science is a winner.
Go cum.
And the last story that we got, this juggler. So he got pulled over for a supposed DUI. Turned out he was sober and then started juggling for the cops. Couldn't be more juggler if you tried. Jugglers, marathoners, harmonica people.
His
they're
license
all
plate was Juggler.
Juggler.
the
That's
same fucking
that's the
people.
worst.
Probably
rides a unicycle.
Probably
around.
baited these cops. He had a broken tail light.
Drove
Probably baited
slow on
them.
purpose,
Yeah,
just
like
to do
pull
this.
me over. Oh, hey, you guys notice those
asshole.
fucking juggling things behind you? You want to see an act? So fuck this guy that's juggling. These people bother me. Does anyone know anybody who juggles?
No.
That could be another freak that you put in the pen. Like you
juggler.
just yeah.
Somebody over
Vince
there
Young,
juggles,
Loud
for
Sean,
sure.
Nate. Somebody definitely juggles.
Probably
I'm just afraid to
Smitty.
say it.
Smitty feels like Smitty does a little every. He's a harmonica guy.
Smitty, you a juggler?
My juggler?
Yeah.
Cannot juggle.
Cannot juggle.
No jugglers. I guess that's a good thing.
Let's see. Who's a juggler?
One of these interns has to juggle.
No.
Somebody's over there sweating
No,
right
I
now.
don't think we have a juggler. No juggling.
Don't look at my Facebook
Tech
pictures
Pete?
from a few years ago.
What?
Tech Pete?
Tech Pete can juggle?
I'm guessing.
No, Tech Pete can't juggle. All right, that's a rundown, and then obviously post show if we want to talk about. But Glenny Balls, big appearance on that show that I keep getting the name wrong.
Watch what happens.
Watch
live.
What Happens Live.
Made his mother very proud.
He's gone from 4 months. It's a funny clip. It is a funny dichotomy of me when I met Glenny Balls, being like, this fat guy's never going to do anything here. What a waste. And to his rise to glory has been nothing short of remarkable. All right, Glenny Balls, get out of here. Get out of here, Glenny Balls. Glenny Balls. Let me say this. He's going to contribute nothing to the growth of this company. He's just a fatso, Glenny Balls, who's going to be people can laugh at. So I guess that is contributing.
So at the bar from the sports comedy brand Barstool Sports, it's Glenny Balls. Glenny Balls. People are very excited you're here tonight. I'm so happy you're here. I'm excited to be here.
In about 4 months, He's gone from Comedy Central to Bravo. Who knows what's next for Balls? And I did say, Balls, you look fucking spectacular on TV.
Glenn, you looked
lighted
incredible.
up the whole screen.
You look trim. You looked fucking
He was trying on
confident.
different shirts for the girls in the office before they headed out.
Well, correct choice.
It was brilliant. You look
And
great.
you outshined the other 3 losers on the panel there.
You had a
Who was
great
the star?
answer when they're like, how many games with the Cardinals when you're like 95 and whatever that leaves us after 162, which was actually a real good answer. Who can do that quick a math? So, Glenny Balls, shout out.
Were you nervous at all?
We can't hear.
Yeah, I
it,
can't
by the
hear.
way. At some point, your hangover is still going because you're like, this guy's just going to sit here and talk with no microphone for the entire show.
Like right before I got nervous because they didn't like tell me anything. So I just went in. Like the first time I was at
Andy
the bar.
Cohen had no idea who you were, right?
No,
I would assume not.
I mean, I've heard through the grapevine that he likes Saturdays for the Boys and has seen him and whatnot. I don't think he
knew.
knows
like
the
Jack,
tale
that
of
guy
Glenn
Jax
Balls.
is like the biggest Barstool fan there is.
Yeah.
So he knows exactly. He was, I think, more excited probably than anybody that Balls was
Yeah, I'd
part
take a
of it.
picture with him after the show and stuff. He was pretty nice. I didn't mind him.
Yeah.
He doesn't get great reviews by a lot of people, but I was a fan.
Oh, we got breaking news from Frankie Borelli over here, so let's pass that back.
He knows
Juggles?
how to
Tell me he
juggle.
juggles. Oh.
All Biz got tickets to Hamilton
How?
without your father or mother.
In your fucking face.
How? Someone gave it
Portnoy.
to him?
I think is someone like logged on like when a new block came on for sale, and he got them like face value.
He went and bought them.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if someone did like a favor or a gift.
No,
for him.
but he like.
Got dunked.
I
on
don't think
Portnoy.
Mr. Portnoy's gonna be happy that All Biz is going to Hamilton without.
But he went and bought them himself.
I'm not sure exactly. How he said he's going to Hamilton. He said
This is like super
Breaking
ambiguous.
news.
Am I crazy if this is ambiguous how Frankie's
Why
answering these
does it
questions?
matter? I mean, it sounds like he doesn't know.
Why is this breaking news? I'm happy for him.
Oh, we were
Nobody
gonna make
deserves
like
to
a
go to
GoFundMe
Hamilton more
for
than
him.
Pete.
and
The
he
guy can
somehow-
rap the whole album. He's never been there.
It just happened, so it was breaking.
So
news.
during business hours, he was doing it. Awesome. All right.
All business except for
That
Hamilton
is
tickets.
the rundown.
I'm sure Glenny will end up there with him.
Maybe
See
Glenny's
you
going to
tomorrow.
star in Hamilton soon.
I just
Maybe
see him
be on
just-
stage.
Imagine if that
Standing in the back
That's
eating
the guy,
Cheetos.
background guy. There's background guys. I feel like there have been in like almost in a weird fucking way. Marlins man's a background guy.
Yeah.
Glenny will be there in a
like
powdered
their
wig,
own,
just
like-
eating Cheetos.
It's their own crew.
Yeah.
Or just background guys.
All right.
Good for you, Glenny.